Drop the phone. All right, let me get rid of this gum because I chew like a cow, and we can't have that. I don't know anything here to put it in. I'm like a disaster. All right, I'll try not to chew like a cow. I'll do my best. Okay. I hope this one here works. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting this to connect. Oh, here we go. I got it. Good. It's freaking buffering. So annoying. Here we go. Okay. Benita, what can I expect in the month of April for my love life? Okay, what's going on in April for my love life? All right, what's going on in April? What's going on in April? So it looks like your love life may be moving forward slow and steady in the month of April. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. The world is at your feet, and there's a possibility of working towards the happy home. If you're not with anyone right now, it looks like there's an earth sign coming in for you, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Stephanie, how is T feeling towards me today? How is T feeling? Oh, he's feeling very attracted today, but he's also feeling like he's holding himself back. So if you sort of pick that feeling up, feeling like he's holding himself back, you're onto something. I think he's trying to control his emotions because I don't think he wants to, I think he wants to feel like he's in control and he really isn't. You're going to hear from him. He's going to be looking to hang out or reconnect soon. He's going to be moving out of the fear vibration and moving into a little bit more balance coming up. Stephanie, I didn't go to work today, but did T look for me? All right, let's see. Did he go looking? Yes, he did. He did. Rochelle. Oh, you know what? It's weird. On this phone, it's like crunched up and I can't see it. Usually that happens to the green ones, not the blue ones. Very strange. How does Dane feel about me so far? Okay. How's Dane feeling? He feels that you're very well balanced. You're extremely smart. You're a hard worker. He thinks that you're physically attractive and that you guys have a nice emotional connection. He thinks that you're serene, calm, intuitive, nurturing, and loving. Sister, how's he doing? How is he doing? He's persevering and he's making it to the top of the mountain. He's got a lot of stuff happening around work, job, career, work, whatever it is that he does. And he's making some good choices moving forward. It looks like he's more focused right now on his business or his jobs or whatever it is he does for a living than he is on anything else. Sue, Adam's intentions and actions towards me. Okay. Your relationship with him can move forward very quickly coming up. Things may start to fall into place. He's feeling very attracted to you and he feels like you guys were brought to each other's lives for a special purpose. He's letting go of pain, anger, and past regrets, and he's moving forward and he's looking for his whole life to transform. And I think he wants to see you as part of it. Stephanie, I was told E may be pregnant, or told T she was. All right, let's see. That could be a stunt. Comes off to me like a stunt. Is E pregnant? I'm only getting a 33% chance. I don't think so. She may be trying to pull a stunt, thinking she's going to keep him around, or she's going to try to, you know, see if she can keep him around for a little bit longer. No, I wouldn't worry about it. Adriana, is he going to present me his family? Yes. Yep. Stephanie. Does he feel like I'm done this time and really backing away, especially after I spoke to him the day before? Okay. You know what? He doesn't think that you're done, but he thinks that you're coming to the end of your rope, and he's starting to get a little bit nervous. So he knows he's going to have to do something soon. Adriana, will I have a boy or a girl first? Okay, I'll check. But the way that I like to predict the sex of a child is through the date of conception. And the thing is, you know, it should be easy, right? It's like either you're having a boy or you're having a girl. That's it, right? What's the big deal? But the way, I mean, from what I believe, the way that the souls come in, and also with free will, and also with everything else that happens, I believe that if for whatever reason something happens to the pregnancy, there's a miscarriage, or woman chooses not to have the child, whatever that choice is, I believe that the soul leaves, that the body, the physical body, but it doesn't die. Like, you can't kill a soul. You can kill your physical body, but you can't kill the soul, and that soul comes back at another point. So it's a little bit more complicated than boy or girl, because there's so many things that can happen, and free will, you know, comes in. And then there's also, you know, what's going on at the time, and you know, how many times does a woman maybe not even know she's pregnant and she loses it. So take this with a grain of salt. Let me just put it that way. I would rather you tell me I conceived on, you know, March 18th. I checked the sign the moon is in. When I feel like that's more accurate than these, but we're going to try it. The first one, according to these cards, would be a boy. Sister. He's a beverage owner and depends on a Philly restaurant scene to sell beverages, which is pretty much shut down right now. He's freaking out. That's probably exactly he's freaked out about it, but I bet there's something else he's got lined up, because he's not freaked out super bad. Like he's kind of like he's kind of feeling now like this is a lull, right? Like we just went into a lull, but when he comes back out of it, he's going to come back out better. I think he has something else going on. Let's see, because he's not that freaked out. Like I actually think he feels good. I mean, as bad as this shutdown is right now, I think once it gets lifted and this whole thing passes, everything is going to explode tenfold. I think we're all going to go back to normal, and it's going to be, you know, like, you know, when you have cabin fever, when you're snowed in for 2 days? Okay, well, now we're going to be in for a couple of weeks. So imagine what's going to happen, you know, when we get back to normal. See, he's feeling successful. I think he's got something else going on business-wise. And He doesn't look like he's holding himself back. It looks like he feels good business-wise. So I think he'll be okay. Stephanie, did he see my last IG post? And if he did, what he thought? Okay. Did he see the last IG post? I don't think he saw it yet. I don't think he saw it yet. Adriana, will he approach me? He will. He's going to. TD, Aries' next actions towards me. Okay. Aries' next actions. I think communication is going to pick up, and I think he's going to be working hard at communication, and there's going to be a lot of passion around the situation. There's also a lot of strength around the situation, so I think things are going to turn around, and when they do, it's going to be strong. Tarot babe, what does Tarot want me to know? Okay. That you are incredibly strong and you can overcome any disaster. You know that like down deep, but you don't always remember it. Your life can change very quickly. And you have a lot of choices coming up. And not only that, you also have a soulmate relationship coming in if you're not with anyone right now. If you are, then your relationship is probably going to get like a little bit rekindled. Georgia Peach, how is RS feeling about me now that we have talked? He's feeling like you're stable, creative, loving, spiritual, prepared, spontaneous, nurturing, attractive, and balanced. Jelena, why is it so hard for me to find love? Well, I think some people are just a little more choosy than others. I think too that, you know, people love differently. You know, like when people have like come from like a shitty home, or like they feel like one of their parents was shitty, and you know, they'll be like, oh well, my mother didn't love me or something like that. I don't believe that. I believe that people can only love to a certain capacity, right? Some people are just more capable of loving than others. And I think that when it comes to love, there's no cut and dry. So there are some people that the fear of being alone is greater than the love of the person that they're with, if that makes sense. So in other words, if you were so afraid to be alone and you couldn't stand the idea of being alone for 5 minutes, you would go out there and grab just anyone, and it wouldn't matter. It would be like, okay, fine, I'll just be with him. Like you would literally pick anyone up off the street. And I've seen it because I've read for these people. Like I've read for people and I'm like, you don't even like him. I'm like, you don't even like him. Or you've been cheating on him for 10 years because you don't like him, but yet you're afraid to be alone. So in a way, right, it's as shitty as it is, right, if you feel like you want to be with someone and you've been alone, especially if you've been alone for a lot of time or for most of your life, it's almost a compliment because you're strong enough to be on your own and not have to just grab anyone. You know, when you find someone that you love or you're interested in, it's probably, I'm venturing to guess, someone that you really are into. On the other hand of that, it's probably that much more painful when you lose that person or if it doesn't work out. But you can't make yourself what you're not. Do you know what I mean? So like you can't, if it's not you, to just go, like I had a friend. I'm not even kidding you. My very good friend. She had a friend who used to, even though she wasn't interested in them, even if she wasn't dating them or sleeping with them, she would have all these bizarre guys around her. And like some of them were very questionable. And my friend, who was a lot like me, she would be like, what the fuck are you doing with this guy? She'd be like, who is he? Like one time there was a strange situation. My friend worked in the city, and I don't know, she met up with her, and she was staying at some random guy's house. My friend was like, she was mortified. She's like, I don't know who these people are, and she's just so willing to sleep in someone's house. And so in a way, I'm going on a tangent, but it's like, it's hard for you to find love because you connect with a certain, you're probably more of the person that connects on a soul level with the person, rather than, hey, I'll just go out with Tom because, hey, I got nothing else to do tomorrow night. Which neither one is right or wrong. It's just, it's how you live, and it's how you love, and we're all different. Like I have Venus in Aquarius, which is not that great for love, I don't think. And I just feel like if I'm not connecting with you and I'm not feeling it, then I'm not going to be bothered. I'm not going to do it. On the other hand, if I'm really connected with you and I'm really feeling it, I'll give you my world. And then when you hurt me, I'll be devastated. Whereas, like, I know so many people that are like, yeah, he dumped me, but, I don't care. I'm going out with him tomorrow. And I'm like, you don't care about any of them. You're just going out with them. That's not really, like, soulmate love. That's, like, something to do, which is not bad. But that's not for everyone. You know what I mean? So I don't think that I think that it not being so easy for you to find love isn't really such a bad thing. But I can definitely sympathize with you because I've been there too. A lot. Like for me, I haven't been with that many people over the course of my life, but the relationships lasted a long time. And in between the relationships, there were big pieces of time where there was nobody. So I get it. But let's see here. Because I know there's somebody out there coming in for you. Yes, there is. And there's going to be somebody who you're going to be very attracted to, and you're going to feel like it's meant to be. And it may be when you step out of the box and do something out of the ordinary. There'll be a lot of passion, and I think it could be a Pisces. It could be a Pisces. If it's not, it's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Stephanie, what will happen tomorrow if I see him at work? I'm nervous and I want to avoid him. Will he also come looking? Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. He's going to come looking. Don't be nervous. You got success around you. And I think that things are going to be fine. Don't worry about it. He's going to come looking for you, and I think that it's going to make things better, not worse. Adriana, how's he going to approach? I think it's done in person. So I don't know if you run into him somewhere or you're both at the same place at the same time. It could be merely like a coincidence, like going into the grocery store, he's coming out, or it could be that you're at the same place for a reason, a party, a get together, something like that. But I think it's going to be in person. Lauren, is Jim going to contact me? Yes, he is. TD, anything good coming my way? Still feeling stuck. You got some adventure coming your way. You've got some serene, peaceful times. You've got a water sign here that may want to be spending time with you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And you have some magic coming in. So things should start, the pace should start picking up, coming up in the near future. Stephanie, has he told anybody about me or asking anybody advice about his situation with me and Erica? I don't think he's really saying much to anyone. I think he's kind of afraid. I don't think he wants to let a lot of people know what's going on. I just don't think he wants to make like a gossip and stuff like that. Susie, he contacted me today. Will it be okay? Yeah, it's going to be okay, but there is a little bit of a disaster around him. So, I think that at the end of the day, it's going to be all right, but he's got some serious work he's got to do on himself. Moon, how is the progress of my divination study and growth? Okay, how's the are we making good progress? Yeah, I think you are making good progress. Keep working at it. Keep working with it. Inexorable. My question is if there's any feelings involved with the person he's talking to, and what are his next actions towards me? He doesn't have any feelings yet for this person. And he doesn't have any intentions right now. So it's going to take a little bit of time. He's not planning anything right now. What's that sound? Sister, what's he feeling towards me? He feels happiness around you. He feels a lot of happiness around you. He also feels like you're creative. He feels that you're smart, intuitive, and lucky. That's how he's feeling today. Oh, you're welcome, Jelena. You know, I spent most of my life feeling like I had a tail or horns or something. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And one of my friends was like kind of in the same situation for most of our lives. And we went once and we saw this astrologer who, she didn't tell me this, but she told my friend, she's like, you know, people just don't know, they just don't know how to read you. They just don't understand you. And that's why it's so hard for you too. And I think that made us feel even more perplexed. We were like, well, now what? Like if we didn't feel like we were like, we're walking around with horns and a tail to begin with, then she had to go and say that. And it made us both crazier. It made me more crazy than her. She kind of let it go. But I was like, what does that mean? Come on, didn't you ask her what it meant? TD, will I hear from the Aries by the end of this month? Okay. Yes, I think you will. Adriana, has he asked friends about our situation? I'm only getting a 33% chance that he asked anybody's opinion on the situation. I think a lot of times guys just want to keep things to themselves. I don't know if they feel like, maybe they feel like they look weak or something. I'm not really sure. But a lot of times guys don't like to talk about that kind of stuff. Stephanie, anybody coming into my life, and if so, when? There's an earth sign here. Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Use your intuition when you meet them, and you may meet them this June. It's possible this June. Stephanie, is there anything I need to worry about at work, my position firing me? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you have anything to worry about. So many people are getting so up in arms over this whole thing, and then, you know, with the economy, and the economy is crashing, and I mean, everything is going berserk. I mean, I really feel like there is something more that's going on here that we don't know about, that has nothing to do with a virus. Because I think there's like 100 people in the United States that have it. Or, you know, it's like, I don't know. I think that there's something else going on here. And I think that it just all hasn't come out yet. And I think that things are going to go back to normal very shortly. But it's making me afraid for some people, because people are really freaking out over this. I mean, like the economy thing. I think it's going to come back. I'm not panicking. And I usually pick up anxiety pretty easily. And I'm not feeling anxious over it. I feel like it's all going to blow over. But I don't know. A lot of people are having breakdowns over it. Coco, what is Kay wanting to do about me and our relationship? Okay. She's worried. She doesn't know what to do. She's worried, but she's not holding herself back. She may be coming forward with an offering of love and passion. Use your intuition. She may be afraid that she's going to lose you. She may be afraid. Adriana, does he feel weak regarding me? Does he feel weak? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Inexorable. When will he start making move towards me? And is he still coming through in the end with a reconciliation? It doesn't look like he wants to reconcile as of right now. So this here is going to take some time. Let's see. Maybe sometime in May. It's going to take a little time. Stephanie, anything I need to pay attention to about my health? Right, how's health looking? I think your health is looking pretty decent. You know how I always say I'm not a doctor. If there's something that's bothering you or you feel like there is something that could be wrong, I would always have it looked at. But it looks like overall your health is pretty good. Stephanie, does X think I have someone, and if so, how does he feel? Okay. He does think that you have someone else, and he has mixed feelings about it. Like, on one hand, he feels like he's a little jealous. And then on the other hand, it's like he thinks that it's good that you're moving on or that you're moving forward. He's got some mixed feelings here. All right, let's go back up to the top. Priscilla. Oh, no, Nana. General. General. So it looks like you have a lot of success coming in. Stepping out of your box, spinning the wheel of fortune brings in a relationship. Usually Three of Pentacles has to do with money or business. It's built on solid ground. There may be some sort of a disaster that comes around this success, but there is success at the end of the day. So you may have to go through a little bit of bullshit to get to the success. And then you're going to have some choices. So this to me looks more like it's a a business, job, career reading rather than love. It looks like you have a lot of success coming in when it comes with money and business. Priscilla, what are Dave's intentions with me? He's much younger than me. Age is just a number. Don't let that bother you. Age is just a number. This is how I feel. Souls recognize the other soul. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. The soul recognizes the other soul, and that's how you connect. It doesn't. Nothing else makes a difference. So don't focus on the age thing. What are his intentions? He's got celebration here. He's prepared to move forward. He thinks that you guys could have a decent relationship. He thinks a lot about things. Give it a little bit of time and don't focus on the age. The only time to me that age is a real issue, and it's not even so much an issue in this sense either, is if you're dealing with a woman who's too old to have children and a man who's young enough that he still wants them. But even then, it's not a big issue because you could always adopt, or you can, do it some other way. Age is no big deal. Adriana, who's coming in love? You have a water sign here that's coming in. That's going to make you feel like you got a wish coming true. Feels like the divine is guiding it. Transforms your whole life. And your life changes like overnight when you meet this person. What was that? Hopefully that was Dylan. That was a weird sound. TD, why is he still quiet? He may be having a hard time when it comes to work. There's heartbreak around work. There's also it could be family bullshit that's going on. A betrayal. I think the betrayal maybe happened around work. He's got work issues and he's got family issues, and that's why he's quiet. Where am I? You know what? Let me plug this phone in for a second because I don't want it to die. All right. Leah, does Dee really care for me? Yes, he does care for you. He cares for you. Darlene, love reading for me and Kevin. You could have a new beginning coming up. There could be a new beginning here. You're not holding yourself back. You have magic around the situation, but you are going to have choices. So aside from Kevin, you have a fire sign around you, or they're going to be coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Krista, Jay's current feelings towards me. He's, if you haven't heard from him, he's going to show up or he's going to call out of the blue. He's feeling like you're well balanced, like there's cause for celebration coming up around this relationship. He feels that you're a hard worker, that you're philosophical, hardworking. He's well respects you. He thinks you're attractive. He thinks you're adventurous, and he's sort of missing you these days. Krista, will Jay reach out again, or should I do it? Okay. Should we wait for Jay to reach out? Should we wait for Jay to reach out? I think you should do it. I'm only getting a 33% chance that you should wait on him. TD, is the betrayal from his brother or cousins? They all have a business together. Oh, damn. See, that could be crossing the lines there, business and family all in one. Is the betrayal from his brothers and cousins having to do with the family matter? I think so. I think so. This family, I don't know why I keep feeling like an ethnic family around. Like, maybe a family that wasn't born here. Like, Greek or Armenian or something like that. I don't know why that just popped up. It just popped up into my head. Maybe it's not him. Maybe it's someone else that's coming in. I don't know. That's weird. Stuff like that doesn't always happen to me. Let me go back up to the top. Oh. his cousins weren't born here, but were they born in that area of the world? Like Greece, Turkey, Armenia, over that way? That's weird that came up. I don't really know geography. Those places are near one another, I think. Yeah, they're from the Middle East. That's so strange that just, I don't know why I kept hearing Armenia or near Armenia. That, anyway, okay. Beautiful Aries, general. Okay, so you got the Hierophant here, which can mean a couple of things. It could be a Taurus enters your life, or this could be you picking up a new spiritual practice that you get a whole lot out of, something that feeds your soul. This wouldn't be something willy-nilly. It would be something that you're like, wow, I need to do that. I need to do it a lot. And it may be a spiritual practice. It may be something that you step out of your, comfort zone. It may be something you're not real comfortable with, but you get a lot out of it. It looks like you're going to be prepared. Moving forward, slow and steady wins the race. And you may have a new business opportunity that comes in here. It could be a new job offering, but it definitely has something to do with money or the way you make money. And you're pursuing it. You're moving forward. Ram, advice from the angels during this crazy time. The Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. The Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition, have patience, carefully consider what you want before acting. This is a crazy time. This is so bizarre. Lauren, will I be okay financially? I do think that we're moving into a better place financially. I know it sounds nuts. Yeah, you are going to be okay financially. I think you're going to be okay financially. I don't know, I feel like things are starting to change, and I don't know if I know how to explain it, but I think that like things are changing. The old way we used to do things isn't working anymore, and we're moving into a time where we're going to be working more efficiently and better for ourselves, rather than, like my father used to always say to me, if you go to work for somebody, then there's only X amount of hours that you can work in the day that you're going to get paid for, or you can only make a certain amount. Say for just argument's sake, you can make $10 an hour. If they're only going to give you 8 hours, you're going to make $80 a day. That's it. But if you work for yourself, then it's unlimited. You can work whenever you want. But I think that the way things are going is we're going to have a lot less, and I mean, sir, we've already seen it, a lot less like stores that you go to. I think things are going to be more virtual. I think we're going to start focusing more on educating children in things that they're good at, rather than like, so broad, where it's like everyone has to learn this, that, and the next thing, even though they're never going to use it, and they don't they don't get it. You know, like some people are really good. Like my cousin, book smart he is not, and he has no like attention span, but he can put together and take apart anything. And yeah, and his father is a mechanic, a car mechanic, but my cousin is just, he has a knack for it. Like it would be hysterical to watch the two of them, because he would be like, Dad, you're doing it wrong, you have to do this, this and that. And my uncle would be like, shut up, I know what I'm doing. And then he would do it the way my cousin said, because he just, that's how his brain functions, whereas but in school, like, he just was not book smart, and he had no attention span, but that's the way he is. At one point, he thought that he wanted to be an accountant or something, and he was trying to get my brother to help him, and my brother was like, please don't come here anymore, because no attention span. Where am I? Inexorable love. Does he still love me? He still cares about you. He does. He's just in a real funky place right now. And he doesn't want to deal with those kind of feelings. TD, does he think of me? He does still think of you a lot. Ariane, general. You're going to feel like you made it to the top of the mountain, and that you can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Moving forward, you're going to be feeling much more appreciated, or the relationship will be much more balanced when it comes to work or business. This is a work or business relationship, and it's like being appreciated, being paid what you deserve, that kind of stuff. The world will be at your feet moving forward. I think you have some nice business stuff. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, which means it may take time to see money flow abundantly, but the Nine of Pentacles is here, so it should start flowing. It just may not get real good for a while, but you got some nice business things happening. Let me go up to the top here. Valentina, love. Okay, you have a quick moving earth sign could be coming in, and it would be somebody that would want to move things forward at a good pace. Earth signs being Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Somebody who maybe has some money around them, And it could be somebody with some financial stability. You also may have a choice of a fire sign around you, Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries. So at some point you may have to make a decision between two people. Play. What's going on here? Shauna, love. Okay, you have, well, you got a couple of things going on here. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Leo and you have a Libra around you that are going to be interested in you, coming in with an offering of love. So you're another one that may have to make a decision between two people. There's celebration coming in around your love life, and you're no longer going to be feeling weighed down. The person that you're with is also going to be a little bit financially stable. I'm not going to say they're a millionaire, but they're okay. They're pretty well off. And you may need to step out of your box or spin the wheel of fortune to meet up with this person if you're not with anyone right now. So stepping out of your box just may mean doing something out of the ordinary. It doesn't mean that you have to do something crazy, but just something out of the ordinary can bring this person in, or you may meet them in that way. But I think you have two coming in if there's nobody right now. KB, love. You have a soulmate connection coming in here. You got a soulmate relationship coming in with what could be an Aquarius. There's going to be a lot of crazy attraction between the two of you. And you could have a new beginning as far as love is concerned. You're going to be feeling like the world is at your feet, and you have the Magician here, which means you can manifest it into anything you want. The relationship may also move forward pretty quickly. It may be the kind of thing that, like, when you meet this person, everything kind of clicks and it just really falls right into place. Let me go back up to the top. Oh, wait, Stephanie. Stephanie, why did T ignore my text yesterday night and on Monday night, especially when we were fine those days during the day? Okay. Why did he ignore those texts? He was fighting with somebody. So I don't know if with this bullshit with that other woman, he may still be fighting with her. It's causing him great stress. Yeah, he's cutting through the bullshit. I think if she's trying to play games, he's not having it. He's cutting through the nonsense. Stephanie, does he know he is misleading me and playing games with me? What are his thoughts on that? See, I think he's trying to clean up that disaster and move away from it. And I think he's feeling really burdened because he's not having an easy cleanup. Like, it's like she doesn't want to let go of him. And it's like he's telling her, listen, I don't want this anymore. And she's like, but you love me, but you love me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and he's having a hard time. You know, most people don't want to say hurtful things to somebody, right? Most of the time, people feel bad when they have to have that kind of conversation. But it doesn't seem like she's getting it. And it looks like he's trying to be a nice guy. He's trying to clean it up. But she's trying to manipulate the situation. And the thing is that you can manipulate things for so long, but eventually it doesn't work. you know, and I think that he's getting stressed out over it. And I think that that's why you didn't hear from him. Because I think that he's still arguing with her. It's like when somebody tells you that they don't want to be with you, like listen to what they're saying. She needs to let it go, and she's not. Or whatever it is they're fighting over has to do with, and he's getting very flustered. Leah, is Dee afraid of opening up to me emotionally, and why? Okay. He is, because he's just not comfortable with talking about his feelings. He doesn't like feeling vulnerable, which is really typical. He feels like it makes him weak, and he has a hard time with it. Yeah, it's something he struggles with. I don't even know if he knows consciously how much he struggles with it, but he does struggle with it. Stephanie, those he know the drama that he has with Erica is causing drama between us and is pushing me away. What are his thoughts? He does know. He does know, but he feels like he can't do anything about it. Like he feels like he's got to finish one thing before he can start another. And he's having a hell of a time with it. So he's doing the best that he can right now. You know, it's like it's like she can't leave it alone. You know, she's just keeps trying. So it's difficult. It's difficult for him right now. But I think if you give it a little bit of time, she's eventually going to go away. I mean, you can't force somebody to be with you, right? You can't. This guy's already moved on. He doesn't want to be with her anymore. And she's going to have to accept that. It's her problem. This isn't going to go on forever. Can we only use the blue hearts if you send to PayPal? Because otherwise I'm going to get confused. I mean, PayPal. Purple hearts if I skip your super chat. Blue hearts only if you paid through PayPal. And then yellow hearts, green hearts if I've never read for you before and you're brand new here. AJ, love for April. There's a Pisces that could be coming in out of the blue when you least expect it. You also may be dealing with a little bit of a disaster. That wouldn't have anything to do with the Pisces. That could have to do with somebody else. Feeling a little bit anxious when it comes to love. There may be a little bit of arguments around love in April. And there also may be a Virgo showing up in the month of in the month of April. So you may have arguments and bickering and a tower moment with somebody that you're already involved with, and then with a Pisces showing up and a Virgo showing up. So April may be busy. did. Yeah, you paid twice to PayPal, but I've answered more than 2 questions. I got 2 payments from PayPal, but I think there are more than 2 questions here. Right, I answered the does he still love me? I answered for the when will he start making moves? I also answered the one here if he has feelings for another person that he's talking to, and what are his next actions towards me. Falimco, what does he want from me? Oh, you woke up? You look like a grump. He's very attracted to you. He's definitely very attracted to you. That's the first thing that comes up. He may want this relationship to move forward quickly. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Stephanie, she's still home and hasn't moved out. Did he tell her to go, and if so, when? Well, then there you go. They still live together. That's why they are fighting, definitely. That's why you didn't hear from him. Did he tell her to go? Okay. He did tell her to go. He did. Is she going to eventually leave? She's driving him crazy. She's giving him a hard time about leaving. This is going to blow up in her face. It's going to blow up in her face. Allison, what is the secret being revealed in K and A's relationship? I think somebody's very unhappy. Somebody is very unhappy, and there may be something that has to do with money, a large sum of money. Somebody's feeling weak. I'm not seeing a third party. I don't think that that's what the secret is. I think that somebody may be thinking about leaving. Somebody's not happy. It looks like somebody's not happy. I'm not seeing a third party, though, so I don't think it's one person leaving for another. I just think that there may be some crap going on here that's making one party unhappy. Siba, how does Jay the Gemini feel about me? Okay. Feels like you were brought to his life for a purpose. Feels that you're balanced, smart, independent, creative, nurturing, attractive, happy, very intelligent, smart, but also intelligent and spiritual, plus a hard worker. Oh, Leah, I missed you. All right, hang on. Let me go back up. Oh, there we go. Did or does he truly care and love me? Okay, let's see. Yes, he does. You got 3 aces. Definitely. Moon. All right, let me do moon and then I'll check PayPal. Hang on. I want to see the moon question. Okay, messages from source about divination. If this is part of my purpose, just to make sure that I would be helping people. I think it is part of your, I think it is. Let's see what the cards say. Two of air, being able or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, and pretending there is no problem. 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. 3 of earth, the power of creativity, recognition for being a high quality work and being a team player. I think that you're on the right track. I would continue working with it. I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't give up. All right, let me just check PayPal. You fell back to sleep? Yeah? All right. Yeah, I just got another one. So altogether there were 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, wait. Yeah, 4. I got 4. That's what you said? Okay. So then what? There's one more question that I didn't answer. All right, let me answer for Lauren right now. Are him and the other person almost over? %33 chance they're almost over. So it's getting there. It's getting there. Stephanie, will E reach out to me in regards to T? If so, how will it go? Is E gonna reach out? I'm only getting a 33% chance that she reaches out. She may not have the nerve. She may not have the nerve to reach out to you. Okay, what inexplorable. When will he finally face his feelings, and why isn't he doing it? Because he wants to explore other options. And that's what he wants to do right now. So that's how he's feeling right now. He wants to explore other options. That could change, but it's not changing right now. Nope, he's holding himself back. This summer looks like it may be promising. June looks like a good time for things to change, but right now, he wants to see what's out there. That's what his plan is. He wants to see what's going on out there, and it's just part of the story. It's something that he feels that he needs to do for whatever reason. All right, I think I got everyone. I'm going to go back up to the top. April, general for April. Life changes quickly with a cause for celebration, leaving anxiety in the past and moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an air sign coming in, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and you have magic around you. Use your intuition. You're leaving the past in the past, and you're persevering. You're moving on. Your whole life is like moving forward really fast. I don't know if you just recently met someone new or if you rekindled your current relationship, but it looks like things are going to pick up. There's going to be a lot of excitement coming in here. Success. There may be a vacation or a trip that's nice. There may be a little bit more money around. Oh, I missed one for Allison. Okay. Oh, no, don't cry. What will happen between me and Elle the next 3 months? All right, what's going on with me and Elle? The relationship can grow deep roots. So if this is somebody who's relatively new to your life, you can find yourself building a relationship that's really solid. There looks like there may be a little anxiety around the situation. Somebody may be a little bit nervous about things. You get your wish, and there's strength around the relationship. There's also a large sum of money that may be coming in, but it's delayed. It's going to take some time before it comes in. This relationship is going to get passionate, and it's going to be filled with happiness. So hang in there. Hang in there. Okay, let me see. Where else am I? I got through a lot. Tori, does the universe want me and Ross to be together? And if so, for what reason? I get a 33% chance that the universe has brought you together for a reason. I think every relationship, the reason is for us to teach each other and for us to learn from one another. And I think that if you don't learn your mistakes from one relationship or situation, it doesn't even have to be a romantic one, it could be a friendship, then you tend to relearn them at a later date. So I think that you were brought together to definitely teach each other something. And I think that there is still more to come. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top. Malapale, what lies ahead for the Gemini in me? The relationship should be feeling a little bit more balanced now. There may be a vacation or a trip or something that you guys go on together. Might not be right. Obviously, it's probably not going to be right now. It probably won't be until the summer. And you may pick up a spiritual practice together that you do together that you both really enjoy. And it looks like you're not holding yourself back. You're moving forward. So I think that you guys are on the right track. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Cosmic, how does John feeling for me this month? Okay, how is John feeling? Did you say he was a Gemini? He's a Gemini, because the Gemini's here. He feels like your relationship is built on solid ground and that it's very solid and it's moving forward pretty quickly. He's leaving things in the past that no longer serve him, no matter what it is. If it doesn't work, he's leaving. He's moving on. He thinks that moving forward with you, things are going to move forward nice and smooth right now. And he's feeling connected. He feels that you're attractive. He feels you're smart. I think you guys have a good connection. You're on the right track. Okay, I'm going back up to the top. Did that one. V, is he with someone today? I'm only getting a 33% chance that he was with someone today. I don't think so. That's not really high. Oh, don't cry. Jasmine. How does he view me? He thinks that you're successful, smart, you don't hold yourself back, you go for what you want. He thinks that you're attractive, decisive, creative, that your life moves forward pretty quickly, and that you're pleasant to be around. Saturn, what does Kay think of me? Okay, what's Kay's opinion of me for Saturn? Kay thinks that you're happy. You have a wish that comes true around the situation. Thinks that you're contemplative, successful, prepared, spontaneous, serene, loving, caring, and kind. Bella, what is the outcome between me and my Libra? What's the outcome between me and my Libra? I think the relationship, one of you is prepared to move forward. So I think the relationship moves forward. Take a leap of faith. Don't hold yourself back. And things start to fall into place. Shawnee, is Corey thinking about me right now? Is Corey thinking about me right now? He is thinking about you. If he's not thinking about you right at this moment, right now, he has been throughout the day. Yeah, SARS, you can close the super chats. What time is it? Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. And I'll do the moderators. Are you the only one here? I don't think I saw anyone else. Shemaya. I just saw yours pop up. He texted me and asked, YWD. I haven't talked to him, so I don't know what to say. What is that? What are you doing? What does YWD mean? What are you doing? I would wait. I wouldn't, that's okay, Julie. I'll do the PayPal one. Just post the question with the blue heart. I wouldn't tell him right away, but I would reply to his text message. I would reply to his text message. And even if you made him wait a little bit, that's good. But I would reply to the text message. I wouldn't say you love him just yet. I would give that a little time. Stars, Pisces' birthday is today. What's the energy between us? I'm still not sure if I should wish him. Okay. The energy comes up as burdened, but that's probably because you're going back and forth right now about whether or not you should wish him a happy birthday. There's also perseverance around. My thing is, it's his birthday. You thought of him. It can't hurt to wish him a happy birthday. But you know what? It's up to you. It's your call. I mean, I think that the burden comes up because you're struggling with it. And you may be feeling burdened by it. Baby. Julie, will I have another child with Richard? Okay, let's see. Will I have another child with Richard? I'm only getting a 33% chance, which just might mean that it's not happening really soon. It may take a while. It may not be this year. Like, we might not be at that point until sometime next year. Okay. Yeah, I'll do Katrina's before I go. And then I'm offering 2 questions for $9. If you wanted to do that, you can make the payment tonight. Send me the questions and I will email them to you tomorrow with a video. I'm also doing sales on spells because so many people have asked about spells. And if I do a bunch of them at once, I'll make them cheaper. I make them cheaper. So I'll do them for 22, and if you buy 2 of them for 41. Because I have like 5 or 6 people that want them done Friday. All right, Katrina, I'll answer a question for you if you have one. And I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm not sure of the times yet. I may do one in the morning and then one late. In general for Katrina, okay. You have an air sign coming in here out of the blue. A Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Use your intuition. They could bring balance back to your life, and they could be like a wish come true. So air sign shows up. Well, Friday, the spells that get done on Friday, Friday is the day of Venus. So it's anything that has to do with the planet Venus. Like you could do love, money, beauty. Usually I like to do money more on Thursday because it's the day of Jupiter, but they can be done on Friday. So since I'm doing them, I'll do them all on Friday. Somebody did ask me about a money one. Oh yeah, if you want to do, like, say for example, the specials are, I don't know, 2 questions for $9, but you only have one question. You can do one question at a time and save the other. We can keep track of it through email. Brandy is looking for a general. And just to check out the community page, because since I've been home and I'm not going to work, I'm going to try to run sales every day if I can, at least on the questions, because I know people have a lot of questions or they want a private reading, and I'll do sales. I can get them done since I'm home. Ah, spirituality. You have a lot going on in your spiritual field. Moving forward quickly with, hang on. So spirituality comes up around you very strong. Moving forward with your spiritual journey, it moves forward fast because the Chariot is in reverse. There's a lot of passion around this. You're also coming to a point where you're leaving the past in the past and you're moving forward. You're working hard in your everyday life, and you're going to start to set some goals for yourself, and meet them. And you're going to be on a great path coming up. I think you're turning a corner in life in general. Also spiritually, but overall, I think that you're starting to bring like the different pieces of your life together. I think you're on the right track. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I will see you. Oh, you want to see Avery? Yeah, she's sleeping. Hang on. I gotta make sure you guys can see her. She likes this seat. And you want to see Dylan? Oh, look at him. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. You say goodnight to everybody? It's like, get that thing out of my face. I'm trying to sleep here. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I think I'll probably come on maybe in the morning, maybe like 11. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.